Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some 22-0 Ricochet gameplay. It's on the map Pitfall. This is a pretty fast-paced gameplay for the most part. I pick up the sniper and I managed to do fairly successfully with it. I get too cocky with it. I definitely get too cocky with it. I pick up the sword and I kind of use the sword as a crutch for when I screw up with the sniper, which I inevitably will do a million times. But I get a couple of nice snipes at the start, and that leads me to get a bit overconfident with it. And I make quite a lot of mistakes and try and do some leaked 360 no-scope MLG hack stuff. Not really 360, but there we go. So it's a pretty cool gameplay, and overall Pit I am very, very happy with. I'm very, very happy with my purchase of the Champions Bundle in general. I'm someone who's a sucker for camos, and actually before I go into that debate, you might notice the screen freezing a couple of times here. It only does it twice in the whole gameplay, and basically that is a result of either one of two things, and it's either A, 343 have made the graphics of this map too good and tried to push the hardware limits like to the fullest, so that the Xbox can't even keep up with what's going on screen. This is only in theater. There's no in-game lag when you're playing Pitfall, so that's good. But at the same time, there's the problem of theater lagging a couple of times, and then there's a problem of when you're in matchmaking and when you're waiting for a Pit game to start. You know when you get that sky blue infinity logo that spins around, the UNSC logo, and it spins around, that screen can take much longer than it should do, much longer than I've ever seen it take. And that's kind of a little bit of a problem. So they're either pushing the hardware to its limits, or it's new, you know, it's just the fact that the Champions Bundle has only just come out, and they're adjusting to the settings. Maybe they're having to tweak it here and there. And I hope it's the second option. I hope that it will eventually sort itself out, because I don't really want the problem of it, you know, taking ages to load each game and the theater screwing up all the time, because that would be quite frustrating for replays and for recording gameplay in general. It just wouldn't be very fun. Wouldn't be as reliable as just recording from your capture card. So that's just my opinion on the matter. But that's my only real problem that I've encountered with Champions Bundle. Ricochet was pleasantly surprising. I actually enjoy it a lot. I'm someone who's pretty picky with playlists, you know. I'm not someone who goes into a playlist and instantly loves it. I kind of only really like in this game Capture the Flag, Team Doubles, Team Snipers, and maybe Infinity Slayer from time to time, but I find that CSR makes that a less fun experience for me. I want to play Infinity Slayer casually, not competitively. That's just my take on the matter anyway. But Ricochet itself is actually surprisingly fun, and I even played the objective, not in this game, but there was one game that I was tempted to upload, but it was actually pretty shoddy gameplay for the most part, and it was a really long game as well. But I played the objective, and you can throw the ball from miles away. You can throw it from literally ages away and still get the point, and that adds a really exciting and nerve-wracking element to the gameplay, because you're like, oh, he's really close to our base, we can't let him even get onto our side of the map. So you have to play a lot more structured, I suppose. You have to make sure that people can't even get near your spawn, and if they do, they just start crushing you. And as a result, spawn trapping is really dangerous in this game type, because if you start getting spawn trapped, then balls will just constantly go into your zone. That sounds like an innuendo or something, but it wasn't meant to be. The sound design on Ricochet itself is actually really cool as well, and it's something that wasn't really brought up when they were advertising the Champions Bundle, and it's something that's really kind of took me off guard, because they've added a lot of new sounds to it. The way that the game starts, the way that the point scoring, you know, the sounds work. It has a lot of audio cues, and I really like that, because it feels like a fresh experience. It's something they haven't done with any of the other playlists, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you actually get your hands on the game. It just sounds different, and it sounds really, really interesting, I suppose is the word for it. I haven't played the other map yet, the electricity-based map. I can't even remember the name of the map because I haven't played it. Maybe it's Breakneck, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played that yet, but it looks okay. I'm not really one for dynamic map stuff. It's never really been that interesting to me. For me, that just sees, like, because obviously I like to play aggressive, and I play with a bit of disregard for what I'm actually trying to do. And as a result, I could see myself getting into that electricity zone and then getting myself killed loads of times. So that might just frustrate me a little bit. But Pitfall itself, obviously I was worried it would get stale. I don't think it is going to get stale. I think in Halo 4 it just feels fun. It feels different. It feels like it feels 50% new map, but 50% nostalgia for the old map, and I really, really like that. I personally, it might just be because I had a couple good games on it, but overall I've been pleasantly surprised with it. And the camos themselves, The skins and the camos, I thought they were good for the most part. I like Prefect a lot. Prefect, I think, is awesome. That's probably the armor I'll be sticking to for the most part. I'm not going to do a skins video because, I don't know, I just feel like they're so easy to find on YouTube that what's the real point? I'd only be trying to whore out views, and I don't really want to have a channel that whores out views because the majority of people on my channel will probably just not click that. It will only be people who are desperate to find out what the skins look like. So overall, I'm happy with the Champions Bundle. I think it's worth an 800 Microsoft points purchase. I know a lot of people won't, especially when they've already had to purchase the Season Pass, and that's fair enough, but what I can say is you will have a fun time with it if you do decide to pick it up. There's no doubt in my mind that you will, at least if you're a big Halo fan, because I love it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Modest Major. Peace out.